It's around 3 o'clock, so now it's time for Orange Wall Talk. I guess that's the slogan of this show. Uh, Welcome to the show, where around 3 o'clock I talk about different topics, whether it be news topics or anything like that. Um, Today's topic is going to be a real topic for me. My current walk with the Lord. I am a Christian. The ministry I've been part of for predominantly my whole life, a good majority of it, recently folded a couple months ago. And I don't know, this past few months have been challenging, for lack of better words, for me, because I'm used to a certain routine, and I don't have that anymore. It's different, it's rough, mostly because of, I'm not seeing the people I used to see anymore, or not often, or anything. We all keep contact, but nonetheless, it's not the same. And I know for me, personally, these past few months, I've not really read the Bible, per se. I think it's been shown to me, to read the Bible has been a chore, and not a want, not something that's been in me really to do, and I'm looking at that and it's just like, Lord, how do I get back to be able to read, be able to pray, be able to do all these things in a just to know you, Father, just to love on you, just because I want to. And it's not easy at all. I mean, to try to work up is the wrong words, but work up the want to do it, because I'm so used to doing it out of a certain way, and it's just like, now it's just because I've been out of it, and it's like trying to get back to wanting to do it as opposed to I have to. So it's different, but I know things are gonna be on the up and up. A couple of weeks ago, I met a customer that I used to have at one of my previous works that I haven't seen in over a year and a long time, and I got invited out to her church, and so I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. So I've been going the couple of nights I'm able to go, because I work in the mornings. Wednesday nights particularly, the two Wednesdays I've been, there's just been some things spoken on about that, things I've been praying for, and either verses I've been looking at, they get kind of mentioned at times, like Psalm 51, verse 12. I'll read it for you. Restore unto me the joy of your salvation, and uphold me with your free spirit. I've been looking at that verse a lot recently, simply because joy in my salvation. I have to admit, I don't really have much joy right now with a lot of things. But this is probably part of the healing process to get back to that. And it's been interesting. So I know the Lord is showing me that He has, everything planned out and everything to work for me, so that's what I'm doing. And that's what I'm just going to follow. I know everything in my life's kind of like all over the place. Like, my car's broke down, for instance, and I can't fix it. So, but I know He has a plan. And I think if everything He's shown me that, and how it all unfolds and everything else, I don't know, but He's got it all planned out. And I just want that to be an encouragement to anyone watching that he does have everything planned out. And there's a promise, like, he hasn't forsaken you, he hasn't abandoned you, despite us feeling that all the time. Like, we have these local papers and you can pick up at some places, and there's this quote in one of the local papers today that I'm going to hang on my board. But here's the quote. God knows where we are. Sometimes we forget this. Sometimes we even feel that God has forgotten us. He hasn't. God knows exactly where we are. So when you are afflicted with these forsaken feelings, when you're on the verge of throwing a pity party thanks to those disparaging thoughts, go back to the Word of God. By a guy named Charles Swindoll. I don't know who he is, but I mean, that's basically, I know the answer for me, because that's the answer in everything, and the only place that makes me think. I know Matthew 6:33 and all these different areas I can really quote, but really a place I know of for me is Psalm 119. Just a couple of few verses, starting in the Bet letter of the chapter, verse 9. Wherewith shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed, therefore, according to your word. With my whole heart have I sought thee. Let me not wander from your commandments. Your word have I hid in my heart, that I may not sin against you. Blessed are you, O Lord. Teach me your statutes. With my lips have I declared all your judgments of your mouth. I have rejoiced in the way of your testimonies as much in all riches. I will meditate in your precepts and respect unto your ways. I will delight myself in your statutes, and I will not forget your word. So, it's like trying to get back into the word and everything, and I know that's the answer for me. Not out of performance, but out of just because, Lord, I need you. And that's probably maybe the place he just wants me right now, because I have to get to know who he is and everything. Because testimony-wise, if our lives are the greatest all the time, I mean, how do we help people? How do we give them glory? This could be a way of giving them a glory that I don't understand right now, going through it. But in the future, in hindsight and everything, it'll be, I'm sure, a great thing. So, just take these words and, give a prayer tonight and really seek, Lord, do I do these things out of just performance, or do I do things to love you? And that's what I would say. So, thank you for joining us, or joining me, on Orange Wall Talk. I'll see you next time when I upload at 3 p.m. And thank you for watching.